In today's video, I'll discuss who I think are the most powerful Primarchs. Let's start with the strongest on the list, and slowly work our way towards the most overpowered. We are only considering one-on-one duels. Before I piss off the degenerate 40K fanbase, I want to give an honorable mention to Magnus the Red. He doesn't make this list because theoretically he's too damn overpowered. The only reason he's not the strongest is because of the plot armor given to other Primarchs with their psychic resistance. On paper, Magnus should be able to Thanos snap anyone from existence with his powers. To give you an idea, he once killed the immortal Primarch Vulkan by psychically dismantling his DNA, literally destroying his biological makeup. He also teleported his demon planet from the Eye of Terror into the Prospero system. Yes, he moved a planet with just his mind. He could kill anybody in seconds with a mere thought, but he doesn't because that wouldn't be fun, so GW has to nerf him in the lore. Okay, now starting off with the fifth most powerful Primarch, we have the diversity hire, Vulkan. He's physically the largest and strongest of all the brothers. His hammer strikes can cause earthquakes, and it was said to be too heavy for other Primarchs to wield effectively. It's said that he's even held back when sparring with his brothers due to his ungodly strength. But the true reason why Vulkan is on this list is because of his cheat code. He can't be killed, since Vulkan is a perpetual. This means that he cannot die and can constantly revive himself over and over again. For example, in the fight with his brother Magnus, he's torn apart at a molecular level down to the bones, but he keeps resurrecting like Jesus and wears down Magnus until he wins. Vulkan in a duel would win through attrition since he can't be killed. Moving on to number 4, we have the Wolf King Leman Russ. He's an extremely skilled combatant, and his feats involve beating Magnus, intentionally losing to Angron to teach him a lesson, and technically winning against chaos-juiced Horus. In the first case, Russ is known to be an extremely powerful psyker. During the burning of Prospero, he resisted Magnus's ability and defeated him in close combat. His psychic potency is so strong that he once let out a psychic shockwave that mentally disabled or outright killed an army of psykers from a whole city away. However, the last case is what really sets him apart. In a duel, he nearly kills corrupted Horus with the Spear of Russ. The only reason he stops is because he believed Horus could have been redeemed. And we all know this is the same chaos-empowered Horus that ends up killing Sanguinius and incapacitates the Emperor of friggin' mankind. Therefore, Russ thoroughly earns his spot on the list. Coming in at number 3, we have everyone's favorite femboy Fulgrim. This one might be a little controversial, but hear me out. Fulgrim is well known to be an obsessive perfectionist, and therefore his swordplay is probably the best of all his brothers. In addition, his reflexes and speed are top tier. He's shown he can cut a bullet in half, and he's super quick. He's killed the Avatar Arcane with his bare hands, and even blew up a Titan with his psychic powers. But his most impressive feat is his KDA against the Primarchs. He is the only one to canonically kill 2 of them, Horus and Guilliman. Even Big Bad Horus did not manage that. Some may argue that the demon-possessed blade helped him slay Horus, but Fulgrim had bested him in swordplay before, a year prior to Istvan V. During this encounter, pre-demon Fulgrim was far faster and would have beheaded Horus many times had it not been for his armor. Considering these feats, Fulgrim is severely underrated. Now, at the runner-up position, we have Big Space Daddy's favorite son, Sanguinius the Angel. His martial prowess is unmatched, and many of his brothers have indicated they would not beat him in a fair fight. This is because he has psychic foresight that allows him to be one step ahead of everyone in combat. Granted, other Primarchs have this ability too, like Conrad, but it seems that Sanguinius is either stronger or has the smarts to interpret his foresight more accurately. Also, his wings give him mobility in combat. Using his wings, he can stay lighter on his feet in general and maintain balance where he otherwise wouldn't be able to. He has also used them to throw blows, treating them as another set of arms. But what makes Sanguinius truly special is his ability to break the fourth wall. With his foresight, he knew he was only going to die to Horus. This probably gave him extreme confidence when fighting other opponents, since he literally had plot armor protecting him. To the surprise of nobody, at the top of the list we have chaos-juiced Horus. Not much needs to be said here, since he was the avatar for the Chaos Gods. He bodied Sanguinius and crippled the Emperor. At minimum, he was as strong as his father, both physically and psychically. In the final Siege of Terra novels, him and the Emperor go back and forth in the psychic realm, and they trade wins and losses. The only reason the Emperor ends up killing Horus is because he tries to prove a point by releasing his chaos powers. It goes without saying, none of the other Primarchs would have stood a chance against a fully souped-up and corrupted Horus. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If there's any specific 40K lore, topics, or conversations you'd like me to discuss, please feel free to drop a comment below.